Hola, mi nombre es Zach y me gusta andar en mochila por el mundo. Buenos dias desde Texcoco de Mora. Hello, my name is Zach and I like to backpack around the world. Good morning from Texcoco de Mora. I have been absent for about 9 days due to some health and dental problems. But to make up for being absent, today I'm not going to just one new town in Mexico, but two. But for this video's sake, I'm just going to focus on the first town. Today, I am going to Apan in the state of Hidalgo. Let's go. Vámonos. Or vamos. And now I am taking an Uber to the central bus station here in Texcoco. I think this is him now. Hola. Hola. Here I come upon Hidalgo. Unfortunately, Rose couldn't join me because she has to work, but the show must go on. So here I come upon. I have just made it here in Apan, here in the state of Hidalgo. Let's go ahead and walk around and check this place out. I don't know how safe it is here. I'm sure during the day it's okay, but at night it could be a little sketchy. And I'm sure they're not used to English vloggers here because I looked up Apan vlogs here on YouTube and there were no English vlogs here. Hola. Gracias. Muy bien. Hey. Cheers from Apan here in the state of Hidalgo. Cheers. Now I got this dish, I never heard of it before. Tlacoyo. It looks good. All right, let's try it out. Wow. Very good. Kind of like a quesadilla. I have not vlogged in 9 days, and I feel like I've lost my groove, but I'm sure I'll get it back eventually, right? Well, I'm walking around Apan here in Hidalgo. It seems like Apan, I'm not sure if the entire state of Hidalgo is like this, but Hidalgo reminds me of when I first got to Mexico during the pandemic in June 2020. Besides, you can still go out and eat in restaurants and stuff here in Apan, but they still have their plaza completely blocked off, even though people are still going through anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But at the same time, Arandas, they took all their tape around their plaza completely down in December. So 8 months later, Hidalgo is still in the same spot as Aranda's was 9 months ago, basically. Or at least Apan is. If you are curious what the mask situation is here in Apan, in Hidalgo, it seems pretty much everyone is masked to the gills. About 99% of the people here are wearing masks. The same with Texcoco de Mora and Mexico City. Now, Calpulapan in the state of Tlaxcala, there was a good percentage of people that were not wearing masks in Calpulapan. So take that as you will. And this isn't me agreeing or opposing to the mask. It's a very volatile subject, so I'm not trying to split my audience because I have people from both sides who enjoy my videos, so I want you all to continue to enjoy my videos. So it's just an observation here, that's all. Well, what a bummer. They had the plaza closed off. I have not seen this since when Aranda's Jalisco had their plaza closed off. But in December 2020, they took the tape down. So I'm sorry, I don't agree with closing down the plaza. It's a Thursday, so it's not that happening. However, people are going to gather regardless. Plus, the plaza is normally where shoe shiners do their work here in Mexico. I'm not sure if that's the case for Apan, but if so, you're hurting somebody's income. So if someone in Apan has any authority watching this, take the tape down. Por favor. Oh, muy bien. Well, I think that's going to wrap up my time here in Apan, here in the state of Hidalgo. Now, I said I was going to go to 2 new towns here in Mexico today for 2 new videos. Well, if the second town I was thinking about going to is anything like Apan, I think it's just going to be a waste of time. So I think Apan would be better enjoyed after the pandemic. So much is still closed down. So much is still like it's in the beginning stages of the pandemic, and it's like 18 months in, so I don't feel like Apan is a good place to go to. So I'm going to start heading back to Texcoco de Mora, but I would also like to announce that I'm going to take a little bit of a hiatus from the travel vlogs. Now there should be still 2 or 3 more new videos coming your way. I do need a shoe shine, I do need a beard trim, and maybe a haircut. So there should be 3 more videos coming your way in the next, I think I have like 10 more days here in Mexico. I will resume the travel videos once I start heading back to the United States. So see y'all then. Adios from Apan here in Hidalgo. Adios. I have made it back to my apartment here in Texcoco. Anyways, I do want to continue the travel vlogs alongside the ASMR vlogs, like the haircut videos, the shoe shine videos, the beard trim videos, the beard coloring videos, whatever falls under the whole ASMR umbrella. I guess it just kind of threw me off. 9 days ago, I had Rose with me to, I wouldn't say help me out, but it definitely gave me a better groove when we went to call pull upon. I can't say that if I would have went alone, if it would have been a better video or not. Probably not. Rose makes a difference in the videos, 100%. But I just kind of had to hype my own self up when I went to a pond, and it just was not happening. And then it didn't help that the church was closed down and the plaza was taped off, even though there were people going through the tape anyways. Apan had this early July 2020 vibe to it. It felt like I put myself in a time machine when I went on that bus, and when I got off the bus, I went back 13 months. It did not feel like August 2021. So, with that being said, maybe if I go back after the pandemic, I will have a much more enjoyable time at Apan, as well as a better video. No worries, you will see me when you see me. I have done quite a few live streams in between June and now, and people are actually showing up, so that's pretty cool. So stay tuned for those. Now, I also said at the end of the second video, I was going to talk about my health problems. Well, there's not going to be a second video, so let's go ahead and talk about it now. So, 9 days ago, right after I got back from Call Pull Upon, Rose and I went out to eat, and all of a sudden I felt this pain right beneath my heart. So, usually it comes on when I'm sitting longer than 6 hours a day. Like if I'm driving from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas, Texas, it's usually going to come on by the time I get to Dallas. So, and it usually stops when I stand up. When I stand up, it's fine. When I lay down, it's usually fine. Well, 9 days ago, nothing was helping. So I was like, you know what, Rose? I think I should go to the emergency room and actually get answers onto what is happening in there. So that's what I did. So I went to this upscale Mexico hospital in Texcoco. I think it's called San Jose Hospital, private hospital. And for the consultation, for the checkup, it was, I think, 300 pesos, which is $15. And then after I went in, they gave me 2 shots as well as 2 prescriptions. The whole ordeal only costed me $62. The same thing in the United States would have costed me at least, at minimum, $150 with insurance. Without insurance, it probably would be around $500, $600, $700. Probably more. Who knows? I don't know how much the insurance makes up for the costs, but whatever. Anyway, so what was actually happening inside of my chest? Well, they said I had costochondritis, which is an inflammation of the cartilage that connects the rib to the breastbone. So there's an inflammation here. And I have been on these pills for about 9 days now. And I will say it's a temporary fix, but I don't think it's a permanent fix because I can still feel it coming on, especially when I'm drinking beer. It really comes on then. So what I think I really need to start doing is change up my diet. I think if I start eating foods that fight inflammation, this whole problem I'm having, I think goes away naturally. I don't think it's a problem that medicine can fix. It can temporarily fix it, but once I'm done with this bottle, am I going to be okay? Am I still going to experience inflammation right here? Probably. So a temporary fix is not what I'm looking for. I want a permanent fix, so I'm going to start looking up foods that fight inflammation and that will help me have a better life, live a better life. And also, I've been having some dental problems, and I don't know if I want to go too into details, but basically about 3 days ago, I woke up with my tooth broken. I have no idea how, but I don't know. Maybe Rose punched me while I was asleep. Who knows? Who knows? But there's a lot of work that needs to get done in my mouth, and I plan on taking care of that. But the whole thing is, I don't have enough time in this trip to actually take care of it because they need multiple appointments to be able to actually fix what's going on. So when I come back, I plan on taking care of that then. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your support. My name is Zach, and I do like to backpack around the world.